All right. Man, shit. Stuff is going on. Of course, stuff is going on. This is a serious video. Uh, I'm sure you guys know all about me, but something you may not really realize about me. I'm a very serious parent. I mean, I don't want my daughter to need nothing. So what I do, uh, she smoke weed, I smoke weed. So look, girl, you ain't gotta buy no weed. You ain't gotta do shit. I'm gonna buy all the motherfucking weed, and I don't care as long as you don't be drinking and driving. Now, smoking weed and driving, I ain't even with that. But if you do that, whatever, because I do that too. So I kind of know what's up with that. But my point is that I'm facing a tragedy right now. I haven't been with her mother in, well, she's 23, so, well, 23 years. So her mother's been sick, and it looked like it's going to take her out. Man, she was one of my hoes. She was a girl. Stayed with me to the end, and ended up having Lena. And she got to fucking shit I didn't like. So we separated. But I ended up getting Lena. Now, as Lena grew up, I want to be a real motherfucker. I ain't trying to be no punish you type motherfucker. So, bitch, if you want to do what you want to do, fine. Just agree to let me raise Lena, and I'll make sure she never forgets you. She always comes and blah, 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 what I said. We made that deal. And I kept my words. Lena, you ain't saying shit negative about her. I ain't saying shit negative about her. Every holiday, every vacation, your fucking ass going up there and being with her. I'm paying for it. I'm coming to get you. I'm taking you up there. Now, all of this is because this bitch was a good bitch. She just got fucked up with some drugs. That ain't my fault. So I don't hate the bitch though. Now here's the dilemma. She's sick and is really bad. So I gotta balance how far I'm gonna go because I do support my daughter. I support her, and she fucking have a job, but she finna have to quit now because she gotta go be with her mother. What I'm gonna tell her, keep your job. No, go be with your mama, girl. I'm finna give you some money. Let me check it, make sure, take your car, get that little check, whatever you do for your travel. Go be with your mama. But at the same time, if she go and be there, it's gonna cost money. Well, I'm only talking about being a man. I'm talking about dealing with what you have to deal with because this is your shit. That's my daughter. I got to deal with her. That's not my bitch no more. But she is because she hurt my daughter's mama. So I'm not going to let my daughter trip. I'm finna buy all the fucking weed so she ain't got to buy nothing. I got alcohol here. If you want to drink, just don't drive. I don't give a fuck what you doing. You can call Uber. I don't care if you drove there, call Uber. We'll go get the car tomorrow. I don't give a fuck if it get towed. I mean, I make it like that. But there is absolutely nothing a nigga can do in this situation except for let my daughter know I'm full support. Full 100. So, as an adult, she's making the decision to go be with moms and help moms. And I hate to say this, but when I told her, well, baby, I'll give you 500 to go. You know, you go there. I don't want you staying in, where your mom was staying, because I don't like that environment. So you got to rent a motel, blah, 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 blah. We go through that. And everything's cool. Everything is cool. Because regardless, I'm taking care of it. Even if she would have said no, I would have did whatever. She know that. But what I'm saying is responsibilities. You never know where they're taking you, especially if you accept them. Because I do. I accept the responsibility of what I told her mother 23 years ago. You agree to this, and I'm gonna always look out for you. I'm not gonna turn my back on you. You can call me, if you need to. I mean, I was that way for 23 years. I ain't fucking her. I ain't even talking like that to her. She didn't hate me. I didn't hate her. But my daughter was tripping about her. And I told her, baby, you think what you think right now, but if something happened to mom, you're going to be fucked up. No, I'm not. But right now, something is going on with mom's, and she's fucked up. And I really don't. I mean, I do know what to do. But what I know to do is not going to stop her from being fucked up. Because this is life. You can't tell her, just because you're my daughter, and just because I didn't told you this, life is not going to affect you. I'm whispering because I don't want to wake her up. She's resting. But I know she got to take a long drive tomorrow. She got to go be with her mom. So I'm going to get up, whatever time it is. Oh, it's 5 o'clock. God damn, I didn't know it was that time. I'm already up. See, I can't sleep. But anyway, whatever time, I'm going to get out and take a car, get it checked out. Because what I'm saying is, as a dad, as a responsible man, you can't let shit come between what's right and what's wrong. What's right? Because this motherfucker ain't did shit to me in 23 years. Nothing. I done did hella shit for her. Hella shit. But when you add to the equation that I pimped on her motherfucking ass for 20 years, and she paid me royally, man, I'd be a fucked up motherfucker to let her trip or suffer or need something right now, because she ain't with me now. See, this is what I'm talking about when you gonna be a man. When you gonna be real about your shit. Because yeah, I was a pimp nigga. But I'm a real motherfucker. Man, that bitch ain't got... Let me tell you something. I gotta whisper, I'm sorry. But, man, if whatever I jump on, let's say she go, I'm paying for it. I mean, I had to tell my daughter that. Because, god damn it, I don't want her going crazy. Because that, mom ain't got no money. Now, I didn't already start talking about a little girl. I'm going to do what I can do. But it can't be extravagant. There's got to be something, in the low thousands. She said low thousands. Not that she wanted it to be the high. She didn't even think it would cost that much to bury some motherfucker. I told her, baby, 8,000, something like that is what it's going to cost to bury a motherfucker the way, people, get buried. But I can tell you right now, I ain't going nowhere near that. But as far as what you can do, I'm going to fade you. But her, family, but they poor. So it's on me. This bullshit I'm talking right now. It's just so I can try to deny it being on me. But I can't. I can't fucking deny it being on me. Now brings me to why I'm making the video. Because all this shit just happened today. All this information, everything, whatever just happened today. And, well, not today, yesterday. Because it's like, whatever, 5 o'clock in the morning. So this is another day. But all this happened yesterday. And I done did a bunch of the shit I'm telling you right now. Made my daughter know, girl, don't trip. Worry about your mom. You know, want the best, blah, blah, blah. But it's about, you know, how this gonna happen, that's gonna happen. I got you. I fucking got you. I got you all the way. Because I love you. And I'm a man. And I am responsible. I don't give a fuck about him being grown. That means I can't make decisions for him. But the way I am, grown or not, I always reserve the right to pull rank. What I'm saying is I know way more than whoever I'm talking to, my daughter. Because you haven't went through shit, because you don't want to go through shit. You're still trying to make shit happen the way you want it to happen. But that's not the way shit happens. So what I'm saying is I gotta, as a man, as a father, as a motherfucking director, I gotta even use, God, this sounds bad, but I gotta even use this to promote the agenda, the ultimate agenda, which is it's gonna happen to me. I'm gonna be fucked up dying. I want to know in my mind, through things I've seen, that my fucking daughter can handle it by herself. Because at one point, that's how it's going to be. Listen, I was like, I don't know, 50 something before I was on my own. Otherwise, my dad died when I was in my 30s. And he was the shit to me. But I had my mom all the way up until I was, I think, in my 60s. Maybe not. But I think I had her all the way up until I was in my 60s. But that's when I was on my own. I'm saying, when you on your own, your mom and dad is gone. That's when you're on your own. Because even if you're 27, 28, whatever age, and you own your own, paying your own bills, and something happened, and moms and pops alive, don't tell me you can't go to them. Don't tell me you don't go to them. No matter what. Okay, you go to them, ain't no big thing. They do whatever for you, and you hook them right back up, bless them with blah, blah, blah. But my point is you wasn't on your own, really. You think you are because you did whatever. You on your own when they gone, and you can't ask them. You on your own when you realize what I already know, what I'm trying to prepare my daughter for, because she's tripping on her mom, which her mom was cool as fuck. I'm not finna let her see nothing else. I don't give a fuck what she did or how she ended up. I know who I know, which was the original. And I had her 20-something years. And when shit hit the fan, she agreed to what I suggested. So in my eyes, she's fucking cool. I'm gonna do whatever I can. I'm gonna do whatever I can. It ain't got nothing to do with money. It got something to do with I am a man. I'm a father. And I told a bitch 40 years ago that I'll look out for you, motherfucker. You pay me. What am I doing? I, believe me, I didn't anticipate this. I didn't know 40 years ago that, this was going to happen 40 years later. But I did know 40 years ago, I was the motherfucker I am now, then. Because my word is bond. And I didn't told my daughter that I'm going to handle shit. Don't worry. You do what you need to do so you and moms, you know what I'm saying? Fuck your job. You know what? Everything I do that makes money, she gets a part of it anyway. She don't even know it. But that's why I don't care about giving her shit. That's why I don't care about when she asks me for shit and I know, how kids are. Because I owe her. Because she's supposed to get, there's no particular amount, but she's supposed to get a part of every one of my sales. And I go hella sales without giving her shit. Not to be chicken shit or nothing. Not to be chicken shit or nothing. But because sometimes you don't be needing shit, blah, blah, blah. I always buy the weed. I always, ask her if she need blah. So she be saying, nah, blah, blah. How do you got some money? Well, damn, I do have a job, blah. Okay. What I'm saying is, shit is going to go on. Shit, not with me. I'm talking about in your life. Shit is going to go on. You don't fucking know what it is. I mean, just like you looking at this shit, this kind of shit could happen to you, so it ain't like it's just to me, but you don't think about this shit for you. It's gonna catch you. But is it gonna catch you like it caught me? Because what I'm saying is, it caught this shit is not planned. So it definitely caught me. But I'm on guard. I'm like them French swordsmen or whatever you call them, whoever they are. I don't even know what the fucking word. But what I'm saying is, I'm on guard. And as soon as something jump off, all this goddamn shit I talk to you motherfuckers, all this goddamn shit that none of you motherfuckers know I stand up to. When that shit come up, this is me. I'm finna handle my daughter. I'm finna make sure moms is comfortable. But in reality, I'm training my daughter to handle it. I don't give a fuck what you feel. I mean, of course, I'm sensitive to what you feel, but I don't give a fuck. The bottom line is you gotta handle it. Who gonna do it if you don't? Who gonna do it if you don't, motherfucker? I mean, if you want me to talk to you like that, fine. Because I will. But I didn't have to. Because she's been fucking with me all this time. And I did not realize that she really been listening. She's a fuck up to me. I had a bunch of broads like her. And I told her, matter of fact, I told her this before this shit, but it was really just a couple of days ago, maybe 3, 4, 5 days ago, that look, motherfucker, I had a bunch of motherfuckers like you. Full of shit, full of dreams, want your dreams to be what I accept, which I'm not dreaming and I'm not accepting your shit, because my shit is based on reality. What is and what ain't. And who determined that? Me. So about what you got to say, whatever, fuck it. Now I do talk to my daughter like that. But not because she's a hoe. Because she's a woman. She got to be put in her place and she got to understand you ain't leading me. Because the only thing she knows, excuse me, is that she's a woman and she got a pussy. And motherfuckers follow pussy. But she also know She ain't thinking about no pussy with me. But what she is thinking about is that she's a woman, not a man. Well, wait a minute, baby. You better categorize shit. You better learn how to compartmentalize what you're going to do to suck us and understand, leave it in that compartment when you're talking to me. Period. Man, I break shit down like that. So what am I telling you right now? The most important thing to me that I'm trying to convey to you is that if you live to be a glorious 66 years old, looking as uh, good as me. Look, I got problems. But so what? Who the fuck gonna be 66 years old? I remember when I was young, 60-year-old motherfucker had a cane and all kind of shit. But I'm saying it's a new day. 10 years from now, a 66-year-old motherfucker gonna be jumping, turning somersaults and shit. So in 30 years from now, a 60-year-old motherfucker gonna be running in the Olympics. So I know that. But for me and for my time, which is now, I feel I am in a position in life to enjoy every moment without these peripheral problems. But in that case, which I had to accept tonight, I would be living in a vacuum. I would have to live in somewhere, a bubble that only I live in. Because what? Life goes on. Shit happens. You don't fucking know, but you know it happened to that motherfucker over there in New Jersey, and you know it happened to that motherfucker in Hawaii. So why can't it happen to you? And you know it can happen to you, but are you ready for when it happens to you? Because hell, fuck no, I wasn't ready for my dad to die. I wasn't ready for my mom to die. My brother, my sister, no, I wasn't ready for none of that. But am I ready? Because when I'm saying the first time shock, the second time whatever, the third time, the fourth time I'm kind of no. I mean, I'm not like excused from life. So my other brothers and sisters is alive. I'm sure they gotta go. I know I gotta go. I fucking gotta go. Yo, goddamn ass gotta go. So what am I saying? Why your motherfucking ass is here? You better develop some principles. You better develop some focal points that you focus on because what you think is going to shape your kids. What you think ain't got shit to do with yesterday. Because when you tell it to your kid, and this, let's say, is 2020, and you tell some shit to your kid that you do know is based on 2000, do you think they're going to go back to 2000 to do it? Or are they going to take what you're saying and see if they can use it to go forward? Because I'm making my daughter accept, hey, as fucked up as this ain't shit. Because mom was really, and I ain't down on her. She and I made a deal. You don't have to take care of her. Just let me, and I will make sure she know you her mother. You and her can develop whatever. So what I'm saying is, mom's no, she didn't take care of her. And I've never mentioned some shit like that to Lena. Never. Who gives a fuck? I don't give a fuck about no welfare. Them motherfuckers sent me a check for whatever, about 300, 500, something I forgot. But anyway, they sent it. And I took it. I was happy as fuck. They sent some food stamps too. Ooh, shit. Ooh. And then about 2, 3 months after I started receiving the shit, these motherfuckers telling me I gotta come down there. Okay, so whatever. Lena like, she ain't even a year old. And I go down there, got Lena, whoop, and I'm telling them, I'm taking care of it. And then motherfuckers start telling me, well, you gotta not reapply, but quarterly, I don't know what they was talking about. Because you know what I don't know? Take your fucking check and suck my motherfucking dick. I wish I would come here and do this goddamn shit every whatever the fuck you talking about. The reason I was saying that was because they was talking about so I could get, I think it was $300, but it might have been $500. But I didn't give a fuck. I told them, you know what? And then they sent me a check the next month. You know what? I gave it back. Fuck you. The only thing I want is the medical. Give me the medical for my daughter, and you ain't got to do shit for me. They thought I was crazy. But I ain't fucking crazy. I ain't no welfare nigga. I'm a motherfucking real nigga. My daughter ain't no welfare child. She don't think of that cut rate bullshit. She damn near thinks she rich. But she ain't. Because I ain't. But it ain't about that to me. It's about taking the responsibility of representing what you talk about, especially at home. I'm not going to say what you should do and what you should risk if I ain't doing it and risking it. Man, I don't give a fuck about I do care about money, but I ain't giving a fuck about my bank account. I give a fuck about whatever in there is providing me with what I need to do whatever, like I'm doing right now. Let my daughter know, girl, don't trip. Dad got you. So, do any of you really know what the fuck I'm talking about? Maybe. But what you didn't know, that you should know now, is how deep I take this motherfucking shit. I'm not a surface motherfucker. I don't give a fuck what you think about me smoking weed. Finna get a drink. Don't give a fuck about what you think about me drinking. I don't give a fuck what now motherfucker think, except for me. Because what I think is going to make me do this or that. I'm not going to let what you think make me do this or that. And you know what? When I do this or that, I'm willing to suffer my consequences in real time. I ain't needing to talk to no motherfucker. I ain't needing to get somebody's permission that I did the right thing. Motherfucker, fuck everybody when it comes to who's what with me. Now, my daughter. Cheers, motherfucker. My daughter just heard me tell girl, you better take your ass over there and leave me alone before I tell you some shit. Cause I ain't never told her this, but I tell you, suck my motherfucking dick, you motherfucking. Not really do it, but like that's what I give a fuck about what you saying. I never had to do it, but I would. Why? Cause I did it to her mama. Bitch, fuck you. Shit. So, in reality, like I used to tell them niggas when they talk this shit, motherfucker, you talking this shit, motherfucker. It ain't no different. To you, my mama's a bitch. But you better not say it to me. But I'm saying in reality, women is bitches. My daughter a bitch to some other nigga. I know that. Simply because her blood don't stop her from being what people think. But you know what stop her from being what people think? Me. Because I ain't people. I'm her dad. And I want her to know what her dad think of women. I don't disrespect them. I don't, undermine them. But I know what the fuck they'll do. And I deal with them as is. And what I'm saying is, if she's a woman and do some as is shit, and I know I done dealt with that as is shit with 100,000 motherfucking bitches before, think I ain't gonna tell her? You better wake your motherfucking ass up, because you don't know who your fucking dad is. That's why. She and I got such a cool relationship. She done hated me before. And I done told her to get out before. But we both know that ain't shit. That's emotions. And if you let emotion, she's a Scorpio just like me. So we kind of on the same plane. But I'm saying, if you want to let some bullshit you think can keep come between me and you, honey, I'm not gonna try to stop it because you're gonna think what you want to think. Cause she did that one time. She moved, hated me. Maybe not hated me, but she tripped. My responsibility of representing Rosebud in every aspect of my life goes as far as my parenting. And since I'm such a thorough pimp motherfucker known as Rosebud, I want to be that thorough when it comes to parenting. That's why I have such high respect for my daughter and her mom and her mom's family. White people from Arkansas. Didn't like niggas. None of them. I don't care. Look, bitch, you don't fuck with me, and whatever. I dealt with their family. I dealt with her family. But what I'm saying is, they all came to see shit through my eyes. Because I'm not finna be what you think. I'm finna see what you think, and I'm finna show you what you think is wrong. And that's what I did with her family. And you know what? I remember this, it was either Thanksgiving or Christmas or something like that. And this whole, my daughter's mama, I was at her mother's house. And it was whatever, one of these kind of dinners. And I had never met her parents. But they had all told me her parents was from Arkansas. And they was like really white people. Now we was in California, of course. And California motherfuckers white people don't think like Arkansas white people. So I think it was like a Christmas dinner or something because, we was all at the table. And I'm at the fucking table. And listen to me. My hoe's mother, her father and mother, her parents was at the table. And we sit down and eat. And her father is tripping. And she said, "What's wrong, Daddy?" And he said, I ain't gonna eat at the table with no nigga. I swear to God, he said that. And do you know what this bitch mama said? She said, "Well, you can just get up because he ain't getting up." I don't forget exactly what she said. She just really stood up for me. And I said, because I hadn't even started calling her mom. I'm pimping the shit out of her daughter. And I hadn't even started calling her moms, which I ended up calling her moms, because that was dope to me what she did. She told Pops, get the fuck out, because he ain't going nowhere. She said that to her. And I stood up and I said, Miss, because I was calling her Mr. Megan. I said, Mr. Megan, you ain't got to do that. Because ain't no way in the fuck I even want to sit at no table with no motherfucker that don't want to be with me. But I ain't gonna start no shit with the family. Look. And I went and sat with the kids. And it was really Miss Megan and Denise. And, ooh, forget that name. But anyway. They was fucking trying to console. Girl, please. It ain't shit. I'd rather a motherfucker be real. You know, he ain't got to smile at me and want to stab me in my back, because that's what he was showing me. If he wanted to stab me, he gonna have a knife out while he coming toward me. And I made a joke like that. And that's what sealed that relationship with my daughter's mama's parent, her mother, my daughter's grandmother. I had a relationship with her, still do to this day, that can't be fucked with. And I haven't been with her daughter in 23 years. I talk to her, joke with her, all of that to this day. But what I'm trying to tell you about right now is how serious things are for me. Shit is just serious. And I needed to vent. And I thank you for listening to me. And if you got anything to say, throw a dart at the doggone video, whatever, man. I don't give a fuck. At least right now, I fucking feel a lot better. It's just I am a selfish and conceited bastard. That's all that matters.